John, a 1-1 draw with Hebburn today. How do you assess that one?
I just thought it was a really good game of football for the crowd. On the pitch, it's nothing to do with Ted Castor-Albin, it's just to do with the weather. It was rock hard, brown in a lot of areas, and it was difficult to play on, but I thought both sides really settled on it and played really well, especially the first half. The first half, we should have had 3 or 4. We should have had 4 goals, and that is just no exaggeration. 2 cleared off the line. One, I don't know what Jack Johnson. He just had to basically kick it in the goal, but it's just not falling for us. Some of our set pieces that we're putting across are just superb, absolutely superb, and we've got to capitalise on this at the moment.
Are you pleased with the point in the end, or disappointed not to get the win again?
I'm disappointed today, disappointed as I was last Saturday, but Hebburn are a good side, a very good side, and they're going to be in the shake-up. They're going to be in the shake-up of Hebburn. The decent side, so you've got to look at it that way. That you've taken a point against one of the better sides in the league, but you could have easily had all 3, and I think Hebburn will agree with that.
And they didn't really threaten us too much. Obviously, they scored a goal in the first half, well taken finish. But other than that, there wasn't too many clear-cut chances that we conceded.
No, not at all. We switched off. For that. We talked about it at half-time for 1 second. That's all we talked about before we wanted to talk about the positives. And the positives were that it was causing them all sorts of problems in their box all day, and it continued to do so. And we got the reward from a header from Jack Crook, and Jack Carr came in at the far post and finished it well.
Yeah, leads nicely onto my next question actually. Obviously, we got the equaliser in the second half through Jack Carr, and the short throw-in routine almost worked again soon after as well.
Yeah, we just needed it again, just a little flick on from there. We've got to mix our bag up a little bit, we can't be predictable. But in conditions like that, it's very, very difficult, to play the tippy-tappy football. It's very difficult on conditions like this because the ball's just bouncing all over the park. So you've got to play to the conditions, and I thought we played it well. And I've just, praised the whole squad, to be honest. And Steve Smith, when he came on, his attitude was superb. First thing he did was basically get across and put a great covering tackle in.
Yeah, I know you've just mentioned it, but you've got to look back at that first half. We've had 2 clear-cut chances which were miraculously somehow cleared off the line.
Yeah, they have, and it's just not going for us, is it? And that's the honest truth. It just isn't, and sometimes it isn't when you're desperate for that first win. It just doesn't seem to go for you, and that's what's happening at the moment. But the attitude from the players was absolute first class, and I can't knock them. And you can see now we are developing and we are getting an understanding as a side. I thought Matty Dixon came into the side. I thought he did superb. He hasn't played for a while, so of course he suffered with cramp 10 minutes into the second half, but I thought he was a really steadying influence for the side in the first half.
Yeah, there's no doubt in the effort and the endeavour from the lads, but still waiting for that first win of the season. Are you concerned at all?
Oh, of course you're concerned, but I'm not concerned when we play like that, and when we played like we did the Saturday before, and for 70 minutes against Brighouse. So there's signs that we're turning it around. We are turning it around, and you can see now, because we've brought in a lot of new players to play together, and they are starting to play together now, and you can see the team spirit as well. The team spirit's excellent.
We saw Cody, Dixon and Fergie all go off with injuries today in that second half. I know it's early, but do we know how serious or at all they
Just
are?
2 cramps with Fergie and Matty. Cody got a dead leg. So it won't be too long. All that, it'll just maybe need a little bit of rest and things like that, and he should be all should be available for next Saturday.
Yeah, just finally, week off the league next week, so we travel to Macclesfield in the FA Trophy. What an opportunity that is for us, however difficult the task may be.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity, and we're going to play in front of a massive crowd, and they've got to go there and put a good account on themselves. We're going to do our homework on Macclesfield and see what we can do there. It's a fantastic opportunity, the best draw you could have drawn, to be honest, and it's a great opportunity for the lads, to play against in a nice stadium, with a big crowd.
Cheers, John.